या तो खुद मरने को तैयार रहो या मारने को तैयार हो, दूसरा कोई विकल्प नहीं है। यहाँ की पुलिस को, यहाँ के नेताओं को, यहाँ की फौज को, यहाँ के हर हिंदू को अस्त्र उठा करके इस सफाई अभियान को करना पड़ेगा।
देखिए, ये फरसे हैं, ये विधर्मियों की गर्दन काटने के लिए हैं। हर हर महादेव, हर हर महादेव।
My name is Alishan Jafri. I am a journalist reporting on hate crimes and the rise of extreme politics. India is a state where calls for genocide against Muslims are on the rise.
इस देश को हिंदू राष्ट्र बनाने के लिए लड़ेंगे, जरूरत पड़ी तो हारेंगे। भारत माता की जय।
There is a very direct call to violence to make India a Hindu nation.
तो सभी को अस्त्र और शस्त्र चलाना बहुत अनिवार्य है ताकि अधर्मियों और विधर्मियों का संहार कर सकें।
The Prime Minister of this country should have spoken against it, but he does not speak up.
The man of the moment, Prime Minister of India.
He is the leader of the world's biggest democracy.
मैं नरेंद्र दामोदर दास मोदी
He came to power promising a new age of prosperity.
भारत माता की भारत माता की
But his rule has been marred by religious turmoil.
There have been violent protests in opposition to a new citizenship law, which many see as discriminating against the nation's Muslim minority.
Many in India see this law as anti-Muslim.
Massive pelting as of now is going on.
This series tells the story of Narendra Modi's troubled relationship with India's Muslims.
As a young child, Mr. Modi joined an organization which believes that this is a country of the Hindus.
Could he have done more to prevent violence that killed hundreds of Muslims?
We were hearing that those orders to let all this happen were coming from the top.
It is obviously a stain on his reputation. There's no way out of that.
I'm not agree with your analysis. I'm not agree with your information. From where you have picked up this type of garbage, I do not know.
He was cleared of criminal conspiracy, a finding upheld by India's highest court.
Agenda was to destroy Narendra Modi politically. The agenda was explicitly political.
But concerns will not go away.
Questions remained over Mr. Modi's head for a long time, and they remain over him now.
Narendra Modi has promised to build a new India. But what does that mean for the millions of people who belong to its largest minority?
This regime wants to disenfranchise the Muslims and make India a Hindu nation.
Har Har Mahadev.
My name is Imran Dawood. I live in Yorkshire. My grandparents are from India, so is my father. It was very exciting hearing the stories from family members of what India was about. So it's a great opportunity to do a trip at the age of 18. With me was my two uncles, Sakil and Saeed Dawood, and my next door neighbour, Muhammad Aswat. We were on our way back from the Taj Mahal. It was a long journey. When we actually entered the state, I remember the driver saying literally, "We're home now, boys, we're home." And then we get to a roadblock. There's cars being stopped by people chanting Hindu chants. They were like vetting them. It was very common for people to decorate their cars' windscreens with Arabic literature. So straight away they'd say the owner is a Muslim. The car in front gets through and then it's our turn. The mob surrounded us, waving their weapons. Suddenly we have an attack. We're just literally getting out of the car and running for our lives. The first person that the mob attacked and tortured was the driver. And then I see Muhammad Aswat getting blows to his head. One of the people in the mob and having a knife in his hand, saying to us, "Pull your pants down. We want to see if you've been circumcised." And literally feeling am I going to live? I got stabbed, and then a police vehicle pulls up, and then as I get in, I remember Muhammad unconscious. And this was before me blacking out. That's the last thing I see. I do not know what happened to my uncles. It's fresh in my mind, like it happened yesterday. But sadly, 20